Hi Stampers, it's Tina Shaw from TinaLovesToStamp.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Fairborn, Ohio. I made this exploding fun fold card that I wanted to share with you today. I actually have never made one exactly like this one before, and so I kind of saw a few different ones on Pinterest and kind of decided to make mine this way. So I have used the textured floral bundle. So cute. Um, and I also used the stylish shapes dies. I used the two largest stitch squares. And let's see, that's about that for that. And then the beautiful designer series paper is called Delightfully Eclectic. It's a big pack. I think it's got 48 sheets, double-sided, and it's in the, I believe it's in the annual catalog. So this is how I made my first one. I'm going to make the one here in a minute just a tad bit different, just to show you if you want to like dress it up just a little bit more. So this is a belly band that I made to put on, and then when you open it up, it pops up or explodes. Isn't that just so cute? I think it's adorable. So I've used just 2 sheets of the designer series paper, and I used the front and back sides. So here are my parts and pieces. I'll tell you dimensions, and I will have these on my blog hopefully later this evening, and that's at TinaLovesToStamp.com. And there, give me just a little time to do that. So I started out, this one I used the Berry Burst as the card base. This one I'm using Bubble Bath. Bubble Bath. Yep, Bubble Bath. And this is 11 inches by 4 1/4, scored and folded at 5 1/2. And then I have a piece of Berry Burst, and this one is 5 1/4 by 4. And then I have one that's a wee bit smaller than the others. This one is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, so it just goes down like a little 1/8 of an inch, just to make a tiny little border around it. And then for the insides, I have 2 more pieces. And so I'm going to put, I think this one, this side, and then down here, I want to do this side. And I will glue those, I'll just glue all these together. But first, let me tell you the other dimensions of the other parts. For the belly band, I'm using an 11 by 1 1/4 inch strip of Berry Burst. And then I just had a 1/2 inch strip of this, and I thought that would be cute just to put on the top of that. So that's 1/2 by 11. And then I have cut out these two with those stylish shape dies. This one is Berry Burst. This one is white. This one I just cut it out and just, I forget exactly how big this is. I'll tell you, it's 2 1/2 inches square. 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. And so I just wanted another little layer to have all 3 of those beautiful colors. And that will go on the belly band. Then I have a piece of designer series paper again. This one is 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. This particular card I did it 6 by 6, and I think I want it just a wee bit smaller, just so it doesn't like really kind of go over the edge any for the inside there. So then you're going to have a 5 1/2 by 5 1/2, and you're going to fold this card in half and use your bone folder to get it nice and crisp. Open it up, fold it again in half, and then you're going to take it and flip it over and score it on the diagonal like that. And then what that does is it folds down. These edges will fold in, And then we're going to attach that on the inside. Then I've got 2 pieces of, I thought I wrote these down. I did. This is 2 5/8 by 2 5/8 in the berry burst. Then I've got 2 of them that are 2 1/2 by 2 1/2 in the bubble gum. And then 2 that are 2 3/8 by 2 3/8 for the part we're going to stamp on. So that's the pieces. So before we get started, I have just a piece of scrap white cardstock, and I'm going to stamp using my berry burst and using my piercing pad, and I normally have it covered with graph paper, but I don't today. I must have taken it off because I got it dirty. So since these are photopolymer stamps, you do want to use your piercing mat. So you're just going to stamp to however, if that's too dark, not dark enough, you know, take all the tries you want. You could also stamp this using your Stamparatus if you still have one. Actually, we used one on Monday at Card Club class because I made a card very similar on the outside. This one I used daffodil. And I did use the Stamparatus because I wanted it darker. This is a distinctive stamp, so you are going to get fluctuations in the amount of color. And then this is using one of the masks that came out in this catalog, in the new annual catalog. And it has several different mats that you can use for that, masks. This is one, that's one. They're all just really cute. I should do a class on that too because it's so easy and fun, and you can do any color card you want. So next I'm going to use Garden Green, and I'm just going to stamp paper my leaves. So I'm going to stamp that one down there. And my Garden Green is super juicy. I think I just re-inked it not very long ago. So I'll just do a couple just in case I need extras. So let's close these up and set them aside for a minute. And then I will cut these out using my cut and emboss machine. However, I went ahead and did a couple earlier so I wouldn't have to go over and do that. Whoops. So here are these. Drop the die. Okay. And now, since I have my little papers right here, my 2 little white pieces, I'm going to stamp these on the diagonal, and you'll see why in a little bit. On one, I'm going to have, this says, "Every thought of you makes me smile." I think that's just really cute. I'm going to stamp that right there. And then I want to stamp "Birthday Blooms" for you because I'm making this a birthday card. And I really inked it up on the edge. You've really got to be careful with that because you can get that all over your card, and that would make you not happy. Okay, so then I also stamped on just a couple little extra flowers. And again, you can see how it is light and dark. It's really, really a pretty stamp set. I really like it. Okay, so that's all the stamping. So I'm going to set those aside. So now what we're going to do is just go ahead and put this card together. So first, I'm going to take my berry burst, 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm going to use some glue because I like using glue. It has a nice firm stickiness to it, holds it really nice and tight, and you have just a couple of seconds extra if you want to try to move it, like if you didn't get it exactly where you wanted it to be. Okay, so then next, I'm going to put on the pretty little DSP piece, and I think for this one, what did I lose it? Here it is, I buried it. I'm going to use my tape runner. Okay, and then I'm just putting this right on top of here. And again, this is just a narrow little border all the way around, just enough to just make it pop a little bit to show up. Then on the inside, I want to have this piece on the bottom because this piece, the way that I wanted the inside to have the flowers, this piece you're not going to see because it's going to be glued down to the bottom and the top, and then when you open it, you're going to see that. So, or you could do this and do it the other way. See if I could even do it the other way. Probably doesn't want to go. Okay. Without messing it up here. Because I intentionally folded that way so it would go particularly that way. So again, I did it the same way. So it has to be like this. I'll get it, hang on. Maybe. Maybe. I think it's coming. Nope, I'm not getting it. Here it is. Okay. There we go. Just wanted to go the other way. Okay, so, or you could have it so when it opens up, you have the stripes. Let's do it this way today, since I just did the other one that way. So let's go ahead and just tape down the pretty designer series paper. And then let's tape down the pretty back side, which is the pretty stripes. I love these stripes as well. But I had to think which stamp set I wanted to use with this card that had the pretty little flowers that would match. And so I came up with the textured floral. Okay, now, since I had folded previously the other way, I really need to put it down. Okay, so now what you're going to do is take glue, your wet glue, Tombow, and just get it all over the inside there. And then what you want to do is butt this up as close as you can without going over the middle here, the inside fold. So I think that looks about right. So let's just close that and press. Doesn't take it long to dry. Okay, so now it's glued down to the bottom. So now all I have to do is glue this piece to the top. And to do that, I just simply take it and close it and rub again. And then when you open, there's your exploding card. So now all I have to do is take my pieces. I could have done this ahead of time, but I didn't. Okay, so you're just going to put these and leave a little layer around the edge on this piece and this piece. These are the ones without the extra score line. So I'm going to put that one on the top. And see how they are now diagonal instead of square. Got it here. I still got it here. Here we go. I got it kind of crooked. It's okay. All right, so there's that. Next, I'm going to glue on the next layer. I just thought it was really pretty to add a couple layers. My first card, I just did the one, but this one, I thought, why not do two? I think it'll be really pretty. Now I lost my other pink piece. Here somewhere, right? Here it is. Come back, come back. Yep, that's it. Okay. So now just glue this piece down, or adhere it, whatever you want to call it. Okay. And then I'm going to put the birthday balloons up here on the top card. See, I told you this card was really pretty easy. Comes together very quickly. I think I want to try a couple more colors of cards and designer series paper. I think the countryside in would be really pretty. I might do that one next. Okay, so now put this one on here. So there's the inside. Isn't that adorable? Okay, now to the front. I want to take my little belly band piece, and I'm first going to go ahead and just glue this other lighter pink, the bubble bath, on here. Glue. And just put it kind of right in the center if I can. Right like that. And then I'll flip that upside down. And now I'm going to lay my card down, and then I'm just going to fold this up and then fold the other side to match. And then I want to give it a good press here, or even use my bone folder. You want it tight enough that it's not going to fall down, but you don't want it so tight that it won't go up and down. So you just have to figure out how tight there. So I'm going to use the Seal Plus. See if I can get this. See if it'll come off. Yeah, okay, so there's that. Then I want to put together these three pieces. So I'm going to, oh, I don't need the plus on that, but that's okay. Just put these two together. And then the top piece. If you wanted to, you could even stamp a little bit on this piece. I just chose to leave mine white because it was already lots of busyness on the card, so I thought I didn't really need it. So then I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to, you could either use tear and tape to put this on, or you could use your Seal Plus. I'm going to use Seal Plus here. And you noticed I did that on the diagonal. And so I just want to match these two up as close as I can to the sides. And then just give that a good press. Push it down in there. There we go. And now I'm just going to pop up my flower and my leaves with Stampin' Dimensionals that I have right here. Isn't it just so pretty? I love this color combination. I think it's so cute. So let's put that about right there. And then I put a couple on here, like that. If I can get the back off. There we go. And then I just want to put that about right there. Now the only thing left to do is add just a little bit of bling. I love bling. You know me very well. I have to have bling on everything. So next, I'm just going to grab take a pick tool, and I'm just going to pick up a couple cute little, I want the smaller sized. These are the 23-25 in color dots. I think they're on back order this week. Hopefully they'll be in a week or so, because I need more also. I use lots of dots. And there's our pretty little exploding fun fold card. You can see the outside's kind of the same, just a little bit different. This one I used the extra layer behind it, and then this one is just the one layer. And then on the inside, the explosion part. I think it's adorable. I hope you will give this a try. Let me know if you like it, if you'd like to see it in different colors. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and run on over to my blog, TinaLovesToStamp.com, and sign up for my blog posts. Whenever I put on a new video or blog post, you'll be notified by email, so you won't miss a thing. So thanks again for joining me today, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.